Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome back again on today's episode. Most of us look at all these successful poultry farmers and be like, maybe our own journey is not favoring us. Maybe we are not progressing in our small scale farming. Well, on this video today, I want to tell you some things you will need to know about most of these successful big poultry farmers. So, stay to the end of this video and let's get there. Now, most of the successful poultry farmers that you are seeing out there, or maybe successful people that you are seeing out there, most of them have served their time. We all are seeing them successful, not knowing that they have come a long way. Most of them have really worked hard and they graduated from high schools and they came out with good grades. Most of them struggled really hard to get themselves a job. Then, in their job, they really worked hard to save enough money that will be able to start them their poultry business in a small scale. And then they started expanding through their experiences in the journey before they now have a large number of chicken or other poultry animals. Most of these people that I am telling you about, most of them have worked as professors in the university. Most of them have worked in the bank. Most of them have worked as a medical doctor or other professions, and they were being paid in a huge amount. Then they decided to channel their income into another thing. Maybe they decided to channel it into poultry farming. These people are the only people that usually start with large number of chicken or other poultry animals because they already have foundation where they can be able to raise a huge amount of money to start with. Another people that usually start with a large number of chicken or other poultry animals are people who have sponsors or supporters. At least any amount they start with or any number they start with, they already have people who will support them through the project. Like assuming they are to start with 10,000 chicken or maybe 5,000 chicken or maybe 3,000 chicken, at least they already have a backup. They already have a solid foundation. At least they have supporters, or maybe they have people who will help them with a huge amount of money to support their project. So they are another people who can start a poultry business in a large scale, like not that kind 100 chickens or 200 chickens. At least they will be able to start with a large number of poultry animal. No matter the type of poultry animal they want to keep, they already have a solid foundation. They already have a backup. Maybe the backup might come from their maybe from their brother or sisters abroad, or maybe from their family members or that kind of thing. At least they already have a solid foundation to start in a large quantity. Now, there are people who want to start up a poultry project, but they don't have a solid foundation. They don't have sponsors, they don't have supporters, they don't have a high paying job, at least where they can save money from to sponsor themselves. Some may be graduates from the high schools, some may be working in a low paying companies as their 9 to 5 job, but they want to start up a poultry farm. Now, listen up. If you are among in the list of people who don't have a solid foundation or supporters, but you want to start up a poultry farm, I want to tell you that the struggle is real. In anything you want to do in this life, be it a poultry farming or maybe any other businesses. You really need to be patient and consistent in the process. And the easiest way to get through it is to save money like the period of 1 year through the work that you are doing. After you are done saving the money for like a period of 1 year, then the next year you now start up your dream life. Assuming you want to start up a poultry farming, then you are to start within the capacity of the money you have saved. As a person who don't have any backup or person who don't have sponsor, you are to start within the capacity of the money you have saved. But as you are starting, you are to start it as your side hustle. You don't have to quit your job to start a poultry farming. Maybe you want to keep 100 chickens or any other poultry animals. You don't have to quit your job to start. You have to start it as a side hustle, but you have to take it serious as a business. Don't just take it as a hobby. You have to take it as a business in order to see a success at the end of the business. Whenever you are starting small, always make sure that you learn through the process, you learn through your mistakes, because you are always going to make mistakes. Always make sure that you learn through your mistakes in your journey. No matter the business you want to venture into, be it a chicken farming or any other business, make sure you learn through the process, and then you keep on expanding through your experience gradually. You keep on expanding gradually. There is no overnight success. All these people that are telling you that they started with 50 chickens and they now have 1,000 or maybe 2,000 chickens, it is true. But if you check very well, you will notice that all those people have been in the grind for years. Some have been in the grind for more than 10 years. Some have been in the grind for a longer period of time. So all you need to do is, no matter the number you are starting with, be it a 10, be it 50, be it 100, always try to expand gradually. It is not an overnight success. Like, you can't start with 100 layers chicken this year, and then from that 100 layers chicken you expand to maybe 500 or 1,000 layers chicken next year or next 2 years. It doesn't happen like that unless you have a backup. All I will tell you is that you will expand, but it is not in a high number or that kind of thing. Just enjoy the process. If you have 100 chicken, maybe when next you will be bringing in another chicken, you might expand from 100 to that kind 200 or 300 chickens. You can't expand from 100 chickens to 1,000 chickens within a short period of 2 years or that kind of thing, unless you have a backup where you will support the poultry from, or where you will sponsor the project from. So anytime you want to start up a poultry farm, especially my mates that are at their 20s, always know that you need to serve your time. You must serve your time, because all those rich people that you are seeing out there, all those successful people, successful poultry farmers or other successful businessmen that you are seeing out there, most of them have served their time. There is nothing like overnight success. You must serve your time. And my biggest advice to people at their early 20s, make sure you make good use of it. Like, I am always happy whenever I see any of my mates that are at their around 20s trying up something. It is very motivating. And I love all of you that have that courage to start. No matter your age, if you are at your 20s or 30s or 40s, you can still start up your poultry farming project with any number, and then you keep on expanding, and within a short period of time you won't even know how it will happen. So far you keep your mind in touch with your business, with the poultry business, so far you reinvest the money, you won't know how it happened, and you will see the progress at the end. And the only way you can win in this poultry project is always making sure that you have a yearly goal in your poultry project. Always make sure you have your yearly goal. Always make sure that you have a strong savings from your poultry that you are already running. No matter the number, always make sure that you have a strong savings. Make sure you have your yearly goal as a poultry farmer. This will help you to keep expanding in your farm, so that you don't use less your money or that kind thing. I wish everybody that are starting from scratch all the best. Remember, you must serve your time. There is no overnight success in anything you want to do. Start small and give yourself time. Give yourself time and work towards your goal. You must definitely see the light at the end. Thank you for watching. My name is Collins, and on this channel I teach people about poultry tips and experiments. So you can subscribe here in this channel so that you get notified whenever I upload a video about poultry farming on this my channel. Thank you for watching once more. If you find this video interesting, give it a thumb up by liking it, and also tell me your mind in the comment section below. And I would like to see you in my next video. Stay safe.